Good evening, everybody. I'm Christian.
I'm Jenny.
And this is Ready to Disney. All right, guys, we're excited about this video because this is a compilation of everything that you get from start to finish right before you leave on your magical vacation. Folks, we are 3 weeks away, and we couldn't be more excited, except maybe next week. And then the week after that.
And the week after that.
And then the night before.
Days, and then
yeah, pretty much. Okay, so we can get more excited than we are now, but we are stoked. So, what have we done so far in our vlogs? We've shown you guys, or we've talked to you guys about actually going to book your vacation, selecting your dates, how you're going to get there, using the Magical Express, picking a resort from the different tiers, as well as doing your dining reservations and your fast passes, selecting those. So, what's next? Let me tell you. What we're going to talk to you about tonight is going to be how Disney kind of makes you feel special all through this thing. It gives you things to look forward to. You get different things in the mail for each stage. So, the first thing that you get in the mail, when you first reserve your initial vacation, you know, your tickets, your resort and your travel, all that good stuff, about a month and a half or so later, you're going to get a mailing that comes in. And this is the first thing that's going to make you smile, let you know that the vacation is for real. So it's going to come in an envelope just like this. Can't show you the front, that's my address. But inside, you're going to get this booklet. And if you notice, it says right there, it has your name on the front. So this is kind of a cool keepsake, right? You've used it in some of your photo albums that you've done. And and if you notice, when you first open it up, it's going to give you your dates. It's going to give you where you're staying and how many days you're going to spend in the parks, all that good fun stuff. And then it's also going to show you some different things like some dining selections they've chosen for you that, you know, to give you an idea. It's going to talk about the different parks a little bit. And in the back, it's going to give you a checklist of what things you have left to do to book your vacation and by what date, or the date that you need to have those done by.
Where are the coupons?
Oh, those are in there.
Ah.
That's right. So, that's mailing number one. Kind of neat, since they put your name on it, makes it kind of fun. We have all of ours from all the years. We've kept them aside. They're pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Except this year we're staying at a new resort.
Yeah, things like that, yeah.
Yeah, so that one's pretty cool. Now, the next thing we got, this is kind of fun for us to talk about. We're going to let it leak a little bit what we're doing. We got our hard tickets in the mail. Okay? Now let's explain what these are. So see, that's what these look like right here. You can see them up there on the screen. What these are is we decided to attend 2 ticketed events. Tell them about the first one.
Not So Scary Halloween.
That's right.
Which is the Boo-to-You
parade
and the Sanderson Sisters show, and then there's other characters you would never, ever, ever see any other time. They have Zero from Pumpkin King movie, or Jack Skeleton.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack and Sally.
They have special treats.
Special treats. Oh.
In different restaurants.
Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of different treats they have just for this event, and they're special price. They're special everything. There's pins that are special for this one. There's
and the treats you can't get during the day. It's only during the party. And there's trick-or-treating.
And trick-or-treating. Oh. And they're not skimpy either. If you check any other videos out, you're going to see these people literally just doing this.
Exactly. And you can go through the lines more than once.
And you can. And this is one of the events where the adults can dress up. And they also are not looked at bizarrely when they ask for candy.
Dressed up with the exception of masks.
Masks, right.
You still can't wear masks.
The little ones can't either.
The little ones can wear some masks.
But it can be full face.
Right, because they're not too worried about the kids causing
no weapons, so keep your swords at home.
That's right. So, what makes this event special is that it is a ticketed event. Now,
Hard ticketed event.
Right. So, you buy these in advance. Now, if you buy them in advance here, I think I spent $75 a person to attend this event. So what happens is if the party goes from 7 to midnight.
But you can get in at 4.
You can get in as
They
early
will
as 4.
give you your wristband, and you can be in the parks at 4, but the party doesn't start until 7.
That's correct.
But you can't trick or treat prior.
And they start making people leave a little bit before 7. If you don't have that wristband on, you've got to go.
And there are multiple checkpoints. They will ask for that special paper band.
Right, exactly, they do. The other event is one that I am super, super excited about. Not that I'm not excited about the Halloween party, but she is more Halloweeny than I am. This may change after we attend the event. I may be super Halloween dude. Who knows?
I don't know.
But the other event, and this event usually they start doing it, matter of fact, they started doing it last Friday, which would be in 2018, August 17th was the opening party. Now they do it weekly,
Yes.
and then starting in September, they do it 3 nights a week all the way through until Halloween night.
Right.
So this year, those 3 nights are Friday, Sunday, and Tuesdays. Now we're going to go on a Tuesday in the middle of the week, in the middle of September, when everybody's back in school. So hopefully that'll be pretty neat.
Yeah.
So the other event that I'm super excited about, it's called Disney After Hours. Now this is something they started just a few years ago, and they usually do this. They've been doing it on select nights, usually about winter into
fall,
early
winter.
spring. And then maybe 1 or 2 in early summer, and they totally skip the fall and early winter. It's always end of winter, spring, and they do these about 10 or 11 nights a year. Well, this year they added it on the last night we're there. Now this is called Disney After Hours. It's a hard ticketed event. Okay, these tickets are $120. So these are extra costs. These are not included in your park tickets. Matter of fact, if you're in the park, when the time comes around for this special event, they ask you to actually leave the park. Unlike the extra magic hours where if you're not staying on property, you don't have to leave the park. You can still shop.
Yeah.
These events are hard ticket events. You have to leave the park.
No.
What's special about Disney After Hours is that it's a limited number of tickets. Now, the Halloween party can sell out as well when they feel like they're going to get too many people in there.
Yeah.
This is different. They allow only 3,000 people. So in Magic Kingdom from 9 p.m. to midnight, only 3,000 people in the entire park. Place is going to be empty. I don't think we'll be able to not ride everything and some things twice. The rides videos we've seen, the cars are almost empty.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty neat. So
And I think with this one, there's not a wristband, but there's a tag you have to wear.
that one I don't know yet.
I thought maybe it was both.
We'll kind of have to figure that out when we get there.
Everything's shrouded in secrecy.
No, we
with
do.
this event. I
Right.
mean, there's so many things we don't know about it, but we're going to experience it and get back with you as soon as we know.
Exactly. All we know is there's 25 attractions that are going to be open.
Yes.
Some of the shows are going to be open. And we also know that the bakery and Casey's will be open. Those are paid for things. However, the carts that sell drinks, water, sodas, non-alcoholic drinks, popcorn and ice cream, those are all free.
Yes,
the
they're
whole
part of the event.
party. So that's going to be really awesome.
Oh, I'm going to be sick as a dog.
Now, the reason why we have these, actually, they're going to use your magic band to verify that you've purchased the tickets, and then they're going to give you wristbands, or in the other case, maybe a lanyard.
Yeah, I think.
You have a separate little entrance that you're going to go into once you get into the park, so they give you all this stuff. However, when we purchased these, we did have the option to have the hard ticket as well. I did that because I thought these would be cool keepsakes. They're going to come right off of this paper here.
Yeah, they have the sticky
The little
stuff
sticky
on the
stuff
back.
on the paper.
Yeah.
They're assigned what event and which person, right? That's why we have 2 people, 2 events. We thought these would be really cool keepsakes to have, and we're going to keep them on the paper. Just kind of want to look at, just have it to look at later on. All right, so that came in second because we purchased those the minute we could. The second that the Halloween party came available, I mean, within a couple of days, I bought those. soon as I saw that they added that party for the time that we're there, I knew it was a limited amount, bought them right away. So I would say about 2 months after we made the initial reservations, we got the first pamphlet, we got these tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So the next thing, these guys should look familiar if you paid attention to our other vlogs. The Magical Express. Now this came in, I want to say, roughly 3 to 4 weeks ago. Usually about 3 weeks ago. We're about 3 weeks out. So right before we started doing our Fast Passes, right after we did our Fast Pass selections, we got this in the mail. So this is what it looks like right here. And what you're going to get inside is, a letter that's going to tell you where you go in the airport to get down to the Magical Express. On the back, it's going to tell you your luggage delivery information. It's going to give you all kinds of fun facts, stuff like that. The other thing that showed up in the envelope are the things that we showed you before, except these are ours.
Mm-hmm.
So this shows, if you notice right here, these are our tickets. These are the things that we're going to put on any bags that we check. Not the bags that we take on board with us, but the bags that we check. So if you notice, it's yellow. Down here in the Mickey ears, it says EC. This is going to be the Epcot resorts, okay? Which we're staying at Caribbean Beach, which is considered an Epcot area resort. That's where you got the EC, you got Caribbean Beach, you have our name, and we have Jenny's name on the other one as well. All right? So all they're going to do is they're going to take this off the plane and meet us at the resort with it a couple hours later, put it in our room. If we're not in our room, they will put it in our room for us.
Mm-hmm.
We're good to go.
They won't unpack for you, though.
They won't unpack.
Not like at the Four Seasons.
We got to talk to them about that, you know? Should be part of the cost, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so now the exciting part. Guys, again, we are 3 weeks away.
Now the exciting part, I think.
Well, the most exciting part, the thing that makes
Specify, please.
The last thing we're going to get in the mail from Disney came in 2 days ago on Monday. All right, so our arrival date at the resort is September 14th. We got these on August 20th.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 20th. They are the Magic Bands.
Oh, sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle. All right. You like my lovely assistant? Thank you. Can you do the
what is her name?
The Vanna White.
Vanna White. Wait.
There you go. See, Vanna White, you should thank us. We're going to make you famous by being in this vlog. So, it's going to come in a box just like this. You're going to rip open the front end. In the front, it says, "Let your vacation fun begin." And here are your Magic Bands. So I'm going to take these out, and I'm going to show you a couple of things. There we go. All right. So the Magic Bands are attached to this little center piece. You take one off, and there's a couple of things you need to know. Now, first of all, when you do your Magic Bands, you can customize them. On the back of mine, it says my nickname, and on the back of hers, it says hers. You can put whatever you want, your real name. In our circle, I'm Papa Bear. This is Mama Bear. So that's what we have on the back of these. If you also notice, right here, back here, there's some screws. And if you look on the front, this started last year? 2017, I believe.
Last year.
If you notice, it looks like center section is recessed.
Mm-hmm.
That's because you can actually unscrew these and take them out. They sell lanyards that you can put them in.
Buttons,
keychains, stuff like that.
Why
would you want to do that instead of having it on here? Well, one thing that was brought up by my father that was a good idea is if you're going to one of the fine dining restaurants, you're in a suit and tie, you're in a dress, you may not want to wear this big colored thing on your wrist. You can take the medallion out, just put it in your pocket.
Though I will say this about this year's one, it's thinner. It seems to be more like an athletic band as opposed to the big bulky bands we had the year before. They feel a lot better on you than those big. There's no weight to this. The ones before were heavier, thicker. They had a weight to them. These you'll almost forget you're wearing them. So be careful not to lose them.
Now these are waterproof.
Yes.
So if you go to the water parks, you go into the pool, it starts raining. Do not worry about it.
Screen-proof.
It has basically two little buttons that you put into the little holes. Believe it or not, these hold extremely well. I don't think we've ever had one just fall off.
Maddie's did that first year.
I don't think we pushed it in.
But
Oh, it was the
she
small
was
one.
playing with it. Yeah, well, I think it was the smaller one from the year prior.
Yes.
It was too small for her wrist. We had to upgrade her to a longer one for the following year. But she wore both for some reason because she thought it was cool, like a Swatch watch, and it just kind of popped off while we were in the Mexico shop.
They're easy to find.
Yeah.
These are your GPS as well.
Exactly.
So let us explain what you use these for. So when the first thing you're going to use it for when you walk into your resort, you're going to put this up against the lock on your hotel room, and it will unlock it. So you know how most hotels, they have a little key card you go in? This is it. This is also, they keep track of your dining reservations on this. These work for your fast passes. So when you go up to the line, you're going to have 2 different entrances to go in. You scan your band, it turns green, they go right ahead. You get to walk all past the people that are all looking at you ticked off because you're getting ahead of them.
Yeah.
All right. This is also your wallet, guys. Remember, we talked about this in the resort vlog that we did, is that each tier has a different level. So our level is going to be $1,500 that you can put on your band that they'll just run on your card when you're done.
And also with this, it works not only in the parks, but it works at Disney Springs as well. So when you're at World of Disney and you want to buy stuff, bing.
That's right.
And remember, I said before, these will all have pins.
They do have pins.
So your kids can't just grab something and walk up and go, and they're done. They actually have to put a pin in, so on and so forth, et cetera, for
right. So for instance, for us, we have the same pin, but we each have a pin for our magic bands. Madison, being underage, she did not. We chose not to give her a pin. All the purchases have to go through us. You can change that live while you're there, but that's how it is. We found that out the hard way because we sent Maddie to go get herself a snack.
Pizza.
And she couldn't do it because it wasn't activated for her to buy
so
stuff.
Had to go get it anyway.
Even the tips, when you're eating out, you can sign off on the tips. They bill that whole amount to you.
Yeah.
Now, if you run over your $1,500 limit, don't worry. The credit cards you have on file, every time you scan, now it will immediately charge the card.
Now the $1,500, that's only for tier 2, correct?
That is for the moderate level.
Moderate level
the
is
moderate
15.
tier.
What's the level under that?
The level under that, I believe, is 1,300 or 1,200, and then the top tier, I believe, is 1,700 or 1,800. One of those two.
I was thinking we were in the middle somewhere.
So we're right there in the middle.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what you're going to use your magic bands for. Also, you can, and this will be a whole different vlog, I promise you, because her and I could talk about this all night. You can buy magic bands there that are themed. They're themed after rides like the Haunted Mansion or Pirates of the Caribbean. Or Pirates of the Caribbean. Dooney and Burke has something going. There's classic characters like 1928 Mickey, Steamboat Willie. They have princesses.
And then they have special event ones like the Booty You or the Not So Scary Halloween. They have a band this year.
They have a band that year. They have yearly
Christmas
bands.
Ones. They have the annual bands.
The bands that say the year, stuff like that. Our personal choice, we've always talked about buying one. Maybe now that we've gone so much and we know it's not stopping, we can buy some themed ones. I think the only ones I won't buy are the ones that would be useful that year, but not any year after. Like they may say the year or something on it. I haven't decided yet. Or maybe the Halloween one I wouldn't get because who knows when we're coming back for.
Well, the plus right now, they're also still selling, now let me see this real quick. They're also still selling the ones that are the prior gen of this. These medallions are backwards accessible. The older bands do still work with the newer bands. They still do the same thing. So if you do find that bracelet that you like or that band that you like and it's off the old bracelet or the old medallion, you can still get it and still use it. So that's not a problem.
The other thing is, as you've gone several years, for instance, we have, I couldn't tell you how many bands we have, but you can have up to 5 active bands per person.
Yeah.
So all your bands from previous years, ones that you buy, when you make your reservation, they're going to have all those bands activated again, and they send you a new one that's activated. So you can have up to 5 per person on the account.
Like I was saying with those,
to be able to do this. You can have one different. So when we go this year, I'm going to have a 2 gray ones. I'm going to have a green one and a yellow one to walk the parks with. You're going to have a red and a purple and who knows what all you got.
Pink.
So a pink. So you can keep all those bands. Now, the other things that come in the box, if you flip over on one side, there's going to be kind of an instruction manual on your magic bands, how to use
Basic
them,
overview. Yeah.
how to put the app on your phone, stuff like that.
Yep.
On the other side, this is important to know. You get some goodies. One of the first goodies you're going to get is a Magical Extras card. Yeah. Now what this does, they'll give you a little booklet. You can go online and take a look. But it's basically, it's good for the dates that you're there only. And it's 10 to 20% off different eateries, different restaurants.
Yeah, I think there's 10% at Ghirardelli.
There's 10% at Ghirardelli. There's 10% at Splitsville, where we're going to eat one night.
Dinner, yeah.
At Joffrey's.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then there's
coffee. Any of the parks, 10%.
That's right. And there's also going to be discounts at some of the stores there at Disney Springs. So, plus, it will, it is your voucher and stuff. This, plus, you're going to get a couple of tearaway coupons.
There they are.
Right here to go to ESPN Wild World of Sports, as well as the putt-putt golf. Either putt-putt golf.
Fantasia?
Is it, it's a miniature, it's miniature golf, and it works at either one. Fantasia Gardens, and then the Winter Summerland. That's what it is. Now, what you're also going to get are luggage tags. Now, like the ones you buy in the stores that you put on your bags to put your information on. Whoops. These are the ones that we got this year. Last year we had the same type of characters, but it was a different.
They're all the pie-eyed
graphic
Mickeys, but yeah, we had Donald, Mickey, Minnie. Who was our fourth one? No, we got two Donalds, and Mickey and a Minnie.
That's right.
And then the one before that, we got Mickey and Minnie on the scooter. We got Donald in the park with Daisy.
Right.
And I don't remember the other one.
There were some others, yeah.
Yeah, they were all different colors.
So you get these put on your bags.
Yeah.
We've kept every year's. We only use one set over and over and over again. We keep the other ones. Great little keepsakes.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Now, once you leave your magic bands on here, it's going to be easier once you arrive to the resort, maybe, or at least to travel with. You are going to need these to get on the Magical Express. As soon as you go down to the airport, like I mentioned in our vlog about Magical Express, you're going to scan your magic bands. So you pack these in your suitcase, in your carry-ons.
Carry-on. Make sure they're with you.
In your carry-ons.
Yeah.
However, when you take these off, don't throw away this middle piece. It opens on the end, and on the inside, you are going to have the straps for your tags there. All right, so this box is full of all kinds of goodies. To be honest with you, though, my favorite part about getting this box is that we know we are less than a month away.
We're paid.
We're paid off. We're a month away. It's just a countdown now to in a matter of days.
It's a waiting game now.
Exactly. So, guys, that's it for our vlog tonight. It was mainly just to discuss all the fun things you get in the mail throughout this whole process. You're always getting something to look forward to.
Yeah, make sure that you don't forget you're going to Disney.
Yeah, every 30 to 45 days, just about, starting about 3-4 months out from your trip, you're going to get something in the mail.
Yeah.
So it's a fun little thing. It's to help keep your kids excited, because you tell your kid you're going in 4 months. It's like, okay, well, tell me when we're going tomorrow.
4 months is like 4 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed that. Now you know what to expect in the mail. That's it for us. Until next time, have fun storming the castle.